Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Today, if I'm honest, I'm feeling rather poorly. I'm feeling as sick as a dog. But I nonetheless felt compelled to try and make a video, and I figured I'd take this sick as a dog thing as far as it can go, as far as certainly my voice will allow it to go today, by playing a little bit of Super Space Pug on Steam. Super Space Pug is a classic style shmup, a space shmup, and it's a game that's got character, if not tremendous depth.
Welcome to Super Space Pug.
Super Space Pug. You are a pug flying through space, and this game, 79p on Steam, has you playing as Demetrius the Third, a space pug of note, it seems. Now, this game was recommended to me by a friend in Sweden who thought that I would enjoy it and that I needed a little bit of space puggy frivolity in my life. And it's good for what it is. It's not the best shmup I've ever played. It's certainly no Defender, or it's not quite the same, but a game like Contra in terms of chaos on the screen that you have to try and survive, but it is nonetheless pleasing, and the animal noises absolutely bring a smile to my face. Gameplay is straightforward. You essentially replace the cursor of your mouse with a pug in a spacesuit, and right-clicking is what activates the pug's space cannon. The music isn't the best, as I'm sure you can hear, but it is nonetheless thematic, especially with that robotic, synthesized sort of sound wave style voice. And eventually you can get into something of a trance playing this game. You can find that zone. That said though, sometimes the game will betray you, or will underperform despite your best efforts. One of my biggest frustrations is that sometimes the hitbox is a bit loose on the Space Pug, so you'll feel as though you're squeezing between obstacles, only to find that actually the hitbox is larger than the sprite, basically, and you're being punished for sloppy gameplay when actually you're being quite careful. The other thing is that sometimes the game can be a little bit buggy. I have noticed in past playthroughs that actually the pug will just disappear, and you won't have a clue exactly where on earth on the screen you are, which obviously on a screen this busy is a disadvantage, shall we say. But that's not the point of Space Pug. For a 79p game on Steam, this thing performs really rather well. It's absolutely better than half the cobbled together, for example, FPS shite that people put onto Steam for that sort of cost. And it's good for killing a little bit of time. This is the very definition of a put it on quickly because you've got 5 minutes spare computer game. I very much enjoy Space Pug, and I'm very pleased that my friend suggested that I get it. I also find myself, because I'm this sort of computer game player, I often find myself curious about where exactly in space are we meant to be. These planets in the background are fascinating. They seem to have, for example, purple, poop gun, blimey. Purple oceans and strange coloured storms happening on their surface. It makes me wonder if Space Pug is likely to come across some sort of alien species, perhaps in a future iteration of the game. And according to the Steam homepage for the game, when you launch up, when you sort of boot up Space Pug using your Steam account, there is a Space Pug 2.0 in the works. So who knows, So look, I mean, that pink planet in the background there looks a bit like Kronos or something. There's been some sort of galactic war that's left bits of the planet floating around it. Oh, there's another one. Maybe these two planets were fighting in a galactic war and destroyed each other's atmospheres. Who knows? Space Pug 2.0 may answer these questions. Now, obviously, I'm being facetious and playful, and that's exactly what this game is designed to do. You can get to know the power-ups after a bit of gameplay, as it were. Also, again, old school shmups. There's very little in the way of explanation as to what's going on. So it's all about trial and error. And again, just diving in with your pug and seeing how far you can go. There's not really much else I can say, and that's part of the reason why I've chosen this game today. Is because I'm at risk of losing my voice at any moment. But let's try one more round. Oh, there we go. There he is. With Demetrius III. Actually, maybe I was a bit hard on the music. The music, as I say, is definitely thematic, but it's also it's okay. Again, for 79p on Steam, I've played and heard much worse. Gotta say, I think I'm doing quite well considering my head feels like it's about to crack open at any minute. The amount of concentration that's required here, and also being able to speak at the same time. I think that deserves a little bit of kudos. So, those of you who are still here in this video, you may be intrigued to know that my planned video for this week was going to be about Where's Wally, and my love of Where's Wally, or Waldo, for those of you in America. That's going to be my next video, so look out for that. I'm sure you're holding your breath in excitement. Bated breath. Oh. These little shrapnel blue things are a complete pain in the backside. Ah! There we go. Okay. Cancel. And there we go. Super Space Pug. It's worth a go, guys. 79p. You can't go wrong. Sorry about that. Just coughing a bit. Yes, Super Space Pug. Well worth a go if you just want to kill a few minutes and have a bit of slightly surreal fun. As ever, guys, until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.